Follow at Buttwood and you'll be all right. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody out there? All right. So we got some new software we're trying out here. So we'll see how this goes. Please bear with me. But coming live and direct to you guys because what we need to talk about today is this right here. Give me 1 second as I get it pulled up. This is what we're going to be talking about, guys. Wonderland.money. Wonderland.money. So Wonderland.money is a decentralized protocol that was brought to my attention as I was searching through DeFi Llama. You guys know I'm a big DeFi guy, big DeFi Llama fan. So I have a few other videos you can check out about DeFi Llama and how to use it. But right now, I'm just going to point your attention to this right here. So this is Avalanche. Grand Rising. What's up, Hodges? Appreciate you hopping in here with me. Let me know, as I said, this is a new software I'm trying out. So these first couple ones might not run so smooth, but we'll see how it goes. So again, DeFi Llama, if we go into the Avalanche ecosystem, Avalanche blockchain, we see the number 4 dApp under here for DeFi is Wonderland.time. So again, I showed you guys how to find these. This one I went to, and normally I don't like interacting with contracts that are not audited, right? That haven't been fully audited yet. But this particular project was created by this gentleman here. I believe the way you pronounce his name is Daniele. So Daniele, one of the creators of Occupy DeFi and Abracadabra Money. They're doing some really, really big things in the space, and I suggest that that everyone goes and checks them out. So why am I talking about Wonderland Money, right? What's the big deal? Like, okay, let's talk about it. So you're going to go to Wonderland.money, go ahead and enter the app. And what I want to show you guys here, if we can get this loaded up, we're going to pull up this dashboard, and this is the current price of time, $7,629. And this is the APY you receive if you deposit your time, 48,708%. So normally that would scare most people. I know it would scare me previously when I was trying to get into certain DeFi protocols. I was like, I don't see how that's sustainable. Probably don't want to do it. But after getting educated for a little bit, I started to understand a little bit better about that. So let me try to make this a little bigger. 1 second. Playing around here. Okay, there we go. All right. So Wonderland.money will bring you here. And this is where you're going to stake your time. So I'm going to walk through this process really quick and kind of show you guys how I did it. And then I'm also going to shout out Mr. Juju. Here's his Twitter profile right here. Really great guy. We connected on Twitter, and we've been talking back and forth for some time now. Super knowledgeable. I would definitely go give him a follow if you haven't. If you don't know who he is, he provides a lot of great information. So check out Mr. Juju's page. He also created the step-by-step walkthrough for how to go ahead and stake your time on Wonderland. So I'm going to use this as a reference point, and it's also going to be linked in the description below, so everyone can go follow along for themselves if they need a little bit extra help after the video. So what I did was, first things you're going to need to do is you're going to need to add the Avalanche network to your MetaMask, right? So you need to add the Avalanche RPC up here to your main nets. So I've already done so. So Avalanche network right there. I'm going to click on that. And the way you do it is pretty simple. You come into your MetaMask at the top, and I have videos on this as well. Just check the page, but you're going to add custom RPC. And then here where you have these 4 fields, you're literally just going to type in the information you have here. So at the top, it would be the Avalanche network. Then you would copy that HTTPS in, and then you would copy the chain ID 43114, and then symbol AVAX, and then copy that next HTTPS. You can copy it right from there and just enter it in here to type it in either way. So that's going to add the Avalanche network. Obviously, I've already done so I particularly don't need to do so. All right, so once you do that, you'll have your AVAX mainnet set up. Once you have your AVAX mainnet set up, you're going to need to add AVAX to it, right? Because right now you don't have any gas to go ahead and transfer or interact on the platform. So how are we going to add AVAX? And so there's a few different ways you can do so. One of the easier ways, but does incur fees, is to use this right here, bridge.avax.network. And what you can do with this is you can send your, let's see, we can send Ethereum, I believe, we get a little loading time. But basically, we'll be able to bridge from Ethereum to AVAX. So if we have an asset on Ethereum, we'll be able to bridge it to AVAX. So let's say we're going to do wrapped Ethereum, or let me go down here and see what we got. There it is, wrapped Ethereum, right? So we can do wrapped Ethereum, and they may have regular Ethereum as well. Let me double check. So no regular Ethereum, so wrapped Ethereum. So we would go ahead and click on wrapped Ethereum, and we would hit the max amount, but we're never going to do the max amount, right? Because we need to leave some for gas fees, and then we would just swap it over. And we wouldn't be sending it to, let me switch this. So I apologize. We're going to switch networks. So I apologize about that. We are going to be on, make sure you're on the Ethereum mainnet up top, because you're sending it from Ethereum to Avalanche, right? From Ethereum to Avalanche. So, you know, whatever, let's say we were sending one wrapped Ethereum from Ethereum to Avalanche. If you don't know how to wrap your Ethereum, it's really simple. You go to uniswap.org. And then once you launch the dApp from uniswap.org, you can just enter your Ethereum amount with wrapped Ethereum here, and then you'll be good to go, right? So now you can just put in your one Ethereum, you swap it into there. Now you have wrapped Ethereum. Then you come back to Avalanche and you send your wrapped Ethereum over to Avalanche. So that's one way to do it. That's one way to get some assets onto the Avalanche mainnet. And you can see right here, if you send more than $75 worth of any token, then you receive an AVAX airdrop. So they'll send you a little bit of AVAX, so that way you'll be able to interact with that platform. Another way that you can do it, the way that I did it, is I went onto KuCoin and I sent AVAX from KuCoin to my Avalanche network here. And that's how I got AVAX on there. Again, Mr. Juju has many different ways that you can also do these methods. Buy AVAX from your preferred exchange. For me, again, it was KuCoin. You can also do it from gate.io, change now, etc. Just a reminder, if you're buying AVAX from an exchange such as KuCoin that supports C-Chain, AVAX transfers will go directly to your MetaMask. So again, it says right here, skip to step 11, which you can do if, again, you buy from KuCoin and you send it to Avalanche, or if you use this bridge right here, bridge.avax.network, you can also send Ethereum to Avalanche's network, and then you'll get airdropped some AVAX. So those are two quick ways for you to get Avalanche onto, or get AVAX onto the Avalanche network, right? Okay, so easy enough. So following Mr. Juju's guide here, we're going to skip down to step 11, because we are going to assume that we now have Avalanche in our wallet here, in our MetaMask wallet. So the first thing we did was we added the Avalanche network to our MetaMask. Then we sent some either Avalanche from KuCoin to our Avalanche MetaMask wallet, or we swapped it using the Avalanche, the bridge.avax network. Okay, so again, we're going to skip down now to step 11. So if you bought AVAX on a C-Chain compatible exchange like KuCoin, send your AVAX to your MetaMask Ethereum wallet address now. And so there are a few different chains. We won't get into that. C-Chain is what we're going to be using. And then there's also a bunch of different helpful links in here. And I'm going to follow along. Again, like I said, I've already done this, so I'm going to go through it. But I wanted to make sure I had a resource here for you guys that's already been laid out beautifully by Mr. Juju. Again, give him a follow if you haven't already seen it. All right, so now let's see where we are in this process. I am going to go back to Mr. Juju's beautifully laid out step-by-step process here. And we are going to assume that we already have AVAX in now our MetaMask. So again, quick recap, we added the Avalanche RPC to our MetaMask. So now we have the Avalanche mainnet on here. We then sent AVAX to this MetaMask address using either KuCoin or again, bridge.avax.network. And now we're going to go ahead and go to wonderland.money. So wonderland.money, and you're going to enter the ad. All right, so once you do that and you enter the app, you will be directed here. This is the dashboard again, tells you the price, market cap, TVL, APY. This is what we're paying attention to, this 48,000% APY. So to earn that APY, we're going to need to stake time. So how do we get time, right? So if we go back here one more time to DeFi Llama, and we go under Avalanche's mainnet, you can see Trader Joe is one of the big swapping platforms that AVAX uses. So instead of Uniswap that we use for Ethereum, we are going to use Trader Joe. So we go to Trader Joe here. And remember, at this point, we have AVAX in our wallet, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, what we want to do is swap our AVAX for time. So we just type in time pops up. And now let's say we're going to let's just do 0.01, a very small amount because I've already done this again. So we're going to hit swap and we're going to confirm swap. And because we're on the AVAX mainnet, the swaps are actually very, very cheap. You can see right here, it's less than a little bit more than a penny, less than 2 cents. So we're going to confirm that swap. We're going to pay that fee. And now what we'll see is inside of our AVAX wallet, once that swap is complete, we have time. Swap complete, go into the wallet. Uh-oh, nothing's here. So what do we need to do? We need to import the time tokens. So we're going to hit this import token. And where do we get this contract address, guys? Again, if you've been following me for a little bit, you know that we can pull contract addresses from coinmarketcap.com as well as coingecko.com. All right, so we type in time on the search bar on the right. I'm going to click on that. And as soon as that pops up, we'll have a contract address where we can add the contract into our MetaMask. Of course, right now it's running a little slow, so we'll give it a few moments here. Hope everyone's having a good day out there. While we're waiting for this to load up, if you could, please like, share, subscribe, hashtag don't forget to pay. Really appreciate it if you can take the time to do so. If not, then hey, what goes around comes around, right? So we'll leave that at that. All right, I'm having issues grabbing this contract. So I knew it was going to pop up here, but I wanted to show this step anyway. So you can see I lost a little bit of AVAX because I swapped it into time. So time was added to my wallet. But if for some reason time doesn't automatically get added to your wallet, then this would be the step you want to take. CoinGecko is over capacity. Wow, I haven't seen this before. Huh. Let's try it one more time and see what happens. And either way, I'll just say it out loud. Or you know what? We can do it also on CoinMarketCap probably. We go to CoinMarketCap. We search on the top right for time. We see Wonderland time. We click on that. And then on the under here, we'll have a contract address. So we're going to copy that contract address, go into our MetaMask, go down to import token, add custom token right here. And then we're going to paste in that address. Token has already been added, right? Because it's already on mine. But if for some reason it wasn't, that's how you would do that. Okay, so now that we have the time token inside of our AVAX wallet, we swapped it using Trader Joe, right? What do we need to do now with this time token is we need to stake it on Wonderland.money. All right, so hopefully everyone's following along so far. Hey, what's up, Chris? Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate you. All right, guys. So now that we have time in our wallet, we are going to go here to stake. And we are going to hit max amount. Uh-oh, I may not have the minimum in here. Again, I already have some staked in here. But this is where you would put in, let's say, let's see if I can copy it from here. There may be a minimum, and that's why it's not popping up for me. So if so, just make sure you do more than the minimum. We're going to put this amount in, copy that. In there, stake time. MetaMask is going to pop up asking us to approve that. Again, look at this, less than half a penny using the Avalanche network, less than half a penny. So we approve that transaction now. And so what happens when you are staking time is it's converted into memo, which is short for memories. So they swap your time and give you memories. So now we should see inside my MetaMask, if I go to assets here and let these tokens load up, we should see no longer do we have time in our wallet, right? Now we only have memo, aka memories. So when we are going to unstake here, we are going to unstake, and let's say we're going to unstake our max amount and unstake time. What will happen is that memo will change from memo to time, T-I-M-E, and it'll go back into our wallet. Just so you know, right down here, return on investment, 5-day rate. So every 5 days, you are earning 8.8% right now when it comes to staking time. So again, I just wanted to hop on really quick, show you how powerful it is to use some of these DeFi protocols and how you can really, if you take the time, you can really have massive, massive gains with them, right? So again, how did we find this project? We were on DeFi Llama. I looked at the changes overall. I saw Wonderland had going crazy when it came to the percent changes. They were having so much value being locked into it. When I first did my first transaction on here, I believe it was about 7 days ago. So maybe we were around like here. And then obviously you can see what happened over the next 7 days. It's huge, huge TVL growth, which means that there's probably huge growth inside of the price as well. So if we go back to CoinMarketCap one more time and we look up time again, we'll see how much the price changed over the past 7 days. So for me, I got lucky. What I actually did is I was on Aave, and I showed you guys how to use Aave previously. Aave right now has rush rewards coming out. So with these rush rewards from Aave, you can earn a pretty good amount. So I have some Aave right here. I put in into the lending protocol. And now what I can do is I can go ahead and borrow against what I put in there. So I'm going to hit the borrow now button. And let's go ahead and borrow some USDT. And now the max amount of USDT I can borrow is $422. I'm just going to say, let's borrow $100. And I'm going to hit continue. I have a variable rate of 3.94. Now this part's going to be really cool, guys, because watch here. Once I go ahead and borrow this money, again, it's my own money I'm borrowing. Look at this process. I'm gonna hit confirm there. Health factor 5.4. So your health factor, you always want it to be above 1. If it goes to 1, you're going to get liquidated from your position. So 5.4 is a very, very healthy health factor. And now that this transaction has confirmed, we're going to go back to our dashboard. So now we check this out, right? Now we have deposited $845. We're earning 4% plus 13%. So about net gain of, what is that? 17, 18% almost. And then when we borrow, we're getting charged 3.9%, but then we're also earning another 4.5%. So what that means is we're net positive about half or 1% to borrow our own money. So this platform is actually paying me to borrow my own money. So again, I'm earning my 17% over here. I'm earning my 1% over here. And now I have $100 that I borrowed. Let's check our wallet, make sure it's there. And look at that. I have the $100 there. So now I'm going to come back into Wonderland. I'm sorry, Trader Joe. And now I'm going to trade my USDT balance. Let's go ahead and refresh Trader Joe here. So we are going to do it this way. And I'm going to change that for time. And I'm going to do the max amount. And now we are going to swap this USDT for time. Confirm it. Hit confirm there. We're good to go. Transaction submitted. We're just going to wait for that transaction to go through. And remember, while we're waiting, we are just checking our MetaMask, and we should see time pop up down here. So USDT that balance should go to 0, and we should have a balance in time. So we just got the confirmation, and now we see it in real time. You can see USDT is no longer under my wallets because I have a 0 balance in it, but I do have a balance in time now. So I want to turn my time, I want to stake my time, right, to get that 48,000% APY. So I come back here, I go to stake. I'm staking my max amount. Now remember, again, I already have some stake, so I'm just adding to that stake. Stake time. Because these fees are so low, you know, you can do multiple transactions and not have to worry about it, compared to being on Ethereum's blockchain, where obviously the fees are a lot higher. So it kind of leaves you hesitant to actually interact with some of the DeFi protocols on there. So really powerful using AVAX. Even more powerful if you are willing to take on the slight risk here of depositing AVAX into Aave, earning about, like I said, a total of 18% on this platform. And then with the money I borrowed, so I'm earning 18%, but I'm still liquid, right? And then with this liquid amount, I just went ahead to Trader Joe, swapped it into time. And then with that time, I came back here to Wonderland. I stake my time, and we should be good. So let's see here again. If I'm going to unstake, max amount, and if I'm going to stake max amount, okay. So it says I still have some time that I can stake. I thought I already did this, so let's refresh this page really quick to make sure. All right. Intermission is over. We go back to stake, stake max amount, stake time, confirm. And now when we check our wallets, this time should disappear and turn into memo. So we should now have, instead of 0.048, you know, we'll have a little bit more than that, about 6. So once that transaction finishes, we should be good to go, and then it's complete. So now we sit back and wait. Now we're earning 8% every 5 days. So we're earning 8% on our money every 5 days, which is pretty powerful, right? That's I'm not sure where you are going to get those type of returns. So now you see in the wallet, it only has memo. Again, memo is backed 1-to-1 to time. So however much memo you have is how much time you have. So as your memo is sitting in here staking, you're just earning more and more. Again, this is aggregated, so it compounds, right? It automatically, as your rewards come in, they automatically just go back into memo to earn you more. So you're just stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking. So super powerful tool to use when it comes to DeFi lending. Again, we found this on DeFi Llama. DeFi Llama is a super powerful tool. You guys should all be checking it out. I have videos on all this stuff. So if you want, join my Discord. We can talk about more about this, and we can kind of break down how the process works. So my link tree is in the description below. Please, again, like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, AKA hashtag don't forget to pay. That's the way you can pay me. I appreciate your time being with me. I appreciate y'all checking in with me. And yeah, let me know if you have any other questions when it comes to staking time. Again, this is another link that I put down into the description here, brought to you by Mr. Juju, with step-by-step instructions on how to do everything that I just showed. So I did go a little bit faster today because, again, you know, time is money, right? Ha, ha, ha. All right, I'm done with the time jokes. They weren't that funny. I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, peace out.